Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, CindersDream. I'm Ariel and I'm here with another video. This is going to end my Saturn series, and this last video is Saturn in Pisces, okay? So Saturn in Pisces will affect this generation of people who are born May 12, 1993 to June 30th, 1993, and January 28, 1994 through April 7th, 1996, okay? And this will affect you all March 7th, all right? These will also affect the older generations. They'll be going through their second or third Saturn return. So if you know anyone who was born between 1964 through 1967, or even 1935 to 1938, please reach out to them, okay? Manifest a mentor that's around that age group that can help you overcome what it is that you are about to enter, okay? Also, if you're just a 90s baby in general, please tune in, listen. You can benefit from what I'm about to say, all right? So Saturn in Pisces, some of the obstacles that you need to overcome is just making personal sacrifices. Sometimes you just overly give, you overly sacrifice yourself. And at times you can have a really negative way of thinking, like you think bad things are always going to happen to you. And we all know the things that you put out is what you're going to manifest. So try to clear up the way that you think. On a positive note, your strengths are that you are very intuitive, okay? Especially with Saturn being in Pisces. Pisces deal with the waters, the unseen things, and you definitely can tap into that. You are very creative in so many ways. Like, you have so many hidden talents that people don't know about. And just have more confidence and put that out there. Okay, so let's see. Saturn will teach you to be emotionally strong, okay? Another thing that I wanted to tap into is just physical health altogether, because I want to add that in. That is very important. Physical elements that you may need to pay attention to is your feet, okay? Pisces rule the feet, okay? So check, bunions, whatever you got going on, or you may have had foot problems all your life, or just be careful, around this time with your feet. You might even be diabetic, so look out for that. Also, the lymphatic system. Really pay attention to your lymphatic system. All right, we're going to move on. So Saturn in Pisces, you may feel bouts of drowning in life at this time, okay? You can feel on a deeper level than most, feeling overwhelmed, emotional, physical, and psychological, all right? So mental health is really important for you at this time, okay? You may have been feeling, your Saturn return creeping up at you these past few years or months, and it's just here to prepare you to really just step into who you're meant to be, okay? You may never feel that you do enough and you beat yourself up about it, okay? Please stop doing that, all right? You are doing more than enough, all right? Learning that you have the ability to feel on a deeper level than most is a gift. And the greatest gift will take you very far, all right? So you knowing that this is a gift, know that don't give it freely, all right? Cherish it. Overall, you are the healers, all right? Because you have a gift to feel emotion on a deeper level. You would be great at any profession where you can help others deal with their emotional traumas or ways of improving the environmental justice, okay? So like social work, medical care, teaching spirituality, okay? Or just being in arts in general, drawing, painting, poetry, writing, all of that you would be great at, all right? So just remember to balance your needs, okay? While you're figuring all this out, remember to balance your needs and just don't go over one end than the other. Other groups of Saturn and Pisces, you may be a little bit bolder, okay? You may be more of the philosophers of the group. Your communication is top tier, and your words are felt, on a deeper level. So be careful how you use this power. Be careful how you speak to people, all right? You can either speak positively to people or you could easily tear them down, all right? So remember that. This Saturn return, you will learn that it is okay. You don't have to have all the answers, all right? You will learn and you will put yourself first instead of the needs of others, all right? Please, that is very, very important to keep coming up. You have the ability to manifest the easiest when you aren't fighting the current, all right? So remember, your Pisces, your water. Stop fighting, okay? Relax in the astral waters, all right? There you will find all the support that you need to carry out your mission, all right? No need to rush. I promise you will get, you will get it. You'll get there when it's meant for you to get there. Remember, these next 2.5 years, you're just learning about yourself. Take your time. It's not meant for you to overcome these things until you reach your 30s, all right? So just relax, all right? Just relax. All right, if you have this going on in your first house, you need to work on your anger, all right? You probably won't understand your life's purpose until you're after your 30s, all right? So you use these 2.5 years to work on your anger. You probably got anger issues. So work on that, all right? And be patient with yourself. Go seek some therapy. Figure out deep down, like, why are you so angry, all right? It's okay. If you have Saturn in Pisces in your second house, Saturn is really going to teach you about money, okay? So does your possessions own you, okay, rather than the other way around? Do you put money over happiness? So that's going to be very, very important for you to learn. All right, if Saturn is in your third house, Gemini, logic is going to be a really, really important thing for you. You may lack stability, okay, causing a lot of wandering in your daily life. You may prefer facts over feeling, which is a good thing, if you're into business. But work on your confidence, all right? Working on your confidence is really, really going to help drive you into, being who you are meant to be, all right? Because you lack that in this position, all right? All right, so we're going to move on to the fourth house. If you have Saturn and Pisces in the fourth house, your emotions are going to be a really big thing, all right? Express your emotions, all right? It's okay. Lack of expressing your emotions can lead into ailments, all right? The gut. We carry a lot of traumas, and if we don't express them, especially holding it or harboring it in our gut area, it can lead into ailments. So express your emotions. A big thing that would be good for you is yoga. Breathe. Just practice just breathing. Oftentimes in this position, you might even hold your breath. So practice just breathing and expressing your emotions. If something is bothering you, write, journal, sing, rap, go outside and scream. Just don't keep that inside, all right? All right, we're going to move on. So Saturn and Pisces, if it's in your fifth house, creativity. So it will affect your house, your education, your romance, and your fun, okay? All of these are lessons for you. And you are probably not going to overcome it until your 30s, all right? So that's aspect that you need to look into is be more creative, all right? Be yourself. All right, moving on to the sixth house. So if you have Pisces and Saturn in your sixth house, that is ruling Virgo. Virgo is all about health and the day-to-day life, balance and all of those. So acceptance is a big thing for you, all right? Especially when it comes to your physical health. In this placement, you really, really need to learn who you are and how it works in your day-to-day life. So exercise is a big thing. Don't become so martyr-like, all right? Remember, your body has needs. You have to eat, all right? Food and water is important, all right? Those are the basic needs. And you need to put that before you try to help anybody else, all right? Make yourself a priority, all right? Exercise, all right? It doesn't have to be anything strenuous, but do something that you like. Do something that you love. Do something that, might even challenge you, all right? But you have to move your body, okay? All right, if you have Saturn in the seventh house in Pisces, that rules Libra, all right? So something you're going to have to balance is your marriage, your marriage. If you are wanting to get married, know that at this placement, it can be delayed, all right? It's actually beneficial for you to marry after this transit, all right? So it's suggested that you don't get married until after your 30s, all right? Because there's some things that you need to balance and you need to work on, all right? Moving on to if you have Saturn and Pisces in the 8th house, all right? It rules Scorpio. So trust is a big thing, all right? You don't trust nobody. You probably don't even trust your mama. But anyways, trust is a big thing for you, all right? So again, early marriages for you, just like Libra, just like the 7th house, is not something that you need to get into right now, all right? So if you are married, it will not be stable, all right? You might even have trouble with your in-laws. So that's another thing that you might just need to work on. And trust is a big issue for you, the reason behind that. So take your time, with this transit, these next 2.5 years, and work on your trust issues, all right? Moving on, if you have Saturn in the 9th house, all right, that deals with Sagittarius motivation, all right? So that's going to be a big thing for you, is just motivation. Also, remember, criticism is a good thing, okay? It's okay. You can take people's critiques, listen to them. It could be beneficial for your growth. You never know. So remember that. But this is a good placement for you. You will do great in whatever career that you choose. This is a good placement. All right, so moving on. If you have Saturn in the 10th house, Capricorn, that deals with success, all right, your career. So be patient with yourself, all right? Success in your career will not come until after your 30s, all right? It's some things that you need to learn, all right? So calm down. Just be patient with yourself, all right? Whatever you're working on, continue to work on that, continue to build. And you may have to deal with some form of your father figure, working out some things with authority. So yeah, take your time. Success will come after your 30s though. All right, moving on to if you have Saturn in the 11th house, all right, ruled by Aquarius. So work on your intuition, all right? You will become more patient and tolerant and aware that karma is real, okay? This will mature you and you will be a better person, all right? So Saturn only gives what it's supposed to give, all right? And we do have to sit with ourselves sometimes and we have to figure out, okay, what decisions have I made that led me into this, all right? And being mature about it, being honest about it. And that will help you overcome these next 2.5 years, all right? So moving on, if you have Saturn, in your 12th house, okay, which rules Pisces. So like I said in the beginning, overly sacrificing, okay? One thing about this placement, that might be a hindrance. If you desire to work abroad or overseas or something, it might be a little bit difficult for you to do that. So work on yourself. Don't be a martyr, all right? And overall, I don't know who's religious or not, or whatever religion you believe in, but at this time, some form of spirituality or religion would benefit you for your mental stability. Try to find something to believe in, all right? That is going to take you very, very far with this transit that you're going to enter, all right? Those who are of the Christian faith, all right? Overall, what you can learn about Jesus. You don't have to be a martyr, okay? Work on yourself. Work on your self-confidence to fully tap into your abilities, all right? You do have healing abilities with this placement. How do you think Jesus was able to walk on water, turn water into wine, and heal the sick, all right? Don't overly consume yourself with other people's problems, but be a channel and just let it flow through, all right? So I'm going to end it with that. I'm ending the Saturn series, like I said in previous videos. This is a heavy, heavy energy, and when I went through my Saturn return, I had no idea what was going on, and I appreciate the people who was in my life to help me get through it. And I just want to share this with you all, especially the 90s babies, y'all are important, y'all are needed, your generation, to uplift humanity as a whole. So work on yourself. Know that you are not alone. You have other people around you. You have elders who have been through this transit before. So manifest a coach, manifest a mentor. Your parents or a family member, your aunt, your uncles, even your grandparents, they might even have this placement and they've been through similar situations that you're about to go through. So reach out and talk to someone. You never know who you can click with, all right? So love y'all. I'm ending the Saturn series, and I hope you all be well and, fulfill your purpose. All right, much love. Bye.